are sitting with Rick Casto, and he is the director of the Christian Life Ranch Center up in New River, Arizona. Thank you so much for joining us, Rick.
Yeah, God bless you. Well, like many men and people that go through our program, I needed help, and I was addicted to crystal methamphetamines. I had a praying mom, and my mom literally prayed for me to come into Teen Challenge. So Teen Challenge is where I really met the reality of Jesus Christ, and I guess you could say the rest is history. I got radically saved right here in this room.
You were 31 whenever you went through the program. Is there an age limitation at Teen Challenge?
No age limitations. At 18, and we've had guys go through that were 70, so there's really no age limitations. It's just whether or not you really want to get help and get off drugs, and we're available to help you walk this thing out, and so really there's no age limitations whatsoever.
And tell me about Christian Life Ranch, where you're the director.
Well, I direct the second phase, and basically what it is, we have 2 induction centers here in Arizona. We have one in Tucson and here in Phoenix, and that's the first phase where they come in and get from all different kinds of walks of life, jail, churches, individuals, and spend 4 months. And then after they graduate that, they come to me up in New River, and it's really the training phase. And it's taking what they think they know and helping them apply it. And so we really teach them what it means to be a man of your word, character, being on time, doing the job all the way through, not just starting, but finishing. And then we also spend a lot of time with their families. We have family days at the ranch. And the family days are to really help where a loved one has been disconnected from their family, from the hurts of drugs and alcohol. And we try to reconnect them and help them walk through forgiveness. So we've seen wives and husbands, have their marriages get back together. I've had moms and dads, I have my son back. I have my son back, And to me, that's really what it's all about. It's about being whole in every area of your life. I believe that identity is the foundation of who we are as people of God. And a lot of times addictions are basically us trying to find our identity. And I find that Christ's identity is where we find, solace. It's where where God remembers us. He puts us back together. And so I feel, in my experience at Teen Challenge now, is that identity is one of the most crucial components of discipleship, of becoming Christ-like. And so we really believe that helping them connect to the Father's heart, especially in this culture where father is a bad word. We live in the largest fatherless generation in the history of the world. And so how do we connect those dots? How do we take what maybe had been painful for someone and make it a blessing? How do we do that? And so we really believe that Jesus is the recipe for success. And so we try to reconnect them to that and introduce them to that identity and to help them identify with Christ in them. And they're not their sin. They're not their past. They're not their failures. They're not their drug addiction. They don't have to say, I'm an addict anymore. They can say, I'm a child of the Most High God. They don't have to say, I'm a loser. I don't have to identify with that anymore. I can identify with what He has said about me. And that, I feel, really speaks to what we really do at Teen Challenge.
This program has been sponsored by the Trinity Broadcasting Network, Post Office Box A, Santa Ana, California, 92711.